Alright, welcome YouTube. Astronaut Bear here with another review. This time I am doing the XM Studios 1/6 line, the DC line they have. This is the Rebirth Wonder Woman. So let me give you a little background here. I've been waiting for a Wonder Woman that catches my attention. Okay. And I am a sideshow collector, as you can see around. And Sideshow did a Wonder Woman that came out around the same time that Batman did, which I thought is just horrible. I didn't like her pose, I didn't like her face, she looked like a tranny. I just didn't like anything about her. And then the most recent Wonder Woman that Sideshow did, I do like, but I feel like she's missing a lot of things. And Prime 1 has done some really cool ones, but I'm not a video game collector, even though that one's really good. And then all the other ones are very large, 1/3 scale. And I really don't want to add 1/3 scale statues to my collection. I just think it take up way too much space. So this comes out and totally catches my attention. And up top, I do have 1/6 scale statues, and then I have other 1/6 scale statues that are boxed away. So before I begin, I am back into the community. I am posting now heavily, and I'm doing almost exclusively through the Collector's Archive. And you can find me there if you want to see high quality photos of this. I am a photographer in my free time, and I've taken some really great shots of this if you want to see it with especially with the lasso, which we'll talk about in a second. So from the beginning, the base is just beautiful. The details are great. Stepping on Ares statue here, the god of war. The detail on this is really, really freaking cool. Sculpted cape, and almost you can't even tell because I'm so used to fabric. I love mixed media, and it's almost I can't even tell until I get really close that this is actually a sculpt, not a fabric, but it's done so well. The texturing on it is really good, and she does come with two switch out heads and other accessories. So you can pose her with different hands that are holding the lasso. Okay, so you can wrap the lasso around her hand, and again, you can check that out on the Collector's Archive. I've posted photos there, or my Instagram at astronaut_bear, or Facebook.com slash bear not for my astronaut bear photography page. So hit me up there if you want to see my photography. And I don't just do collectible photography. I do other things. And let me spin this around so you can see a little backside. So, anyways, when I first took her out of the box, I posed her with the lasso. I thought that was a really cool look, and then realized that I wanted to test out other options. When I realized how hard it is to put this lasso here, I had to actually thread it in over and over and over again and get it really precise. I'm anal with details, and I love things to be perfect. Okay, this is again, I'll talk about mixed media. A lot of guys hate mixed media capes and stuff because they suck at sculpting them. They have no idea how to fucking sculpt it, and they probably don't know how to iron their clothes or pick out their clothes. Their wives probably do it for them. So, anyways, I got this perfect. Don't want to touch it anymore. Okay, that's all I'm gonna say about that. I do not want to take that back out and thread it through her hands and all that with the other switch out hands. They do give you two of these. This is the only flaw, in my opinion. I think this lasso should have been a magnet or a peg that goes in, that's a sculpt when she's with her sword and shield. That's how I think it should have been. Okay, this should have been just, something I can stick on, take off, and replace with the lasso hand, which I think is really cool. So when she has the lasso in her arms, you can display her shield and sword back here, okay, which fit in, nicely just back here. And what I've done is I've replaced it with a sword and shield in her hands, but to be perfect honest with you, I didn't want to throw the shield and sword back into the box, so I kept it there. So I know it's redundant because she's holding her shield in her hand, but since she's posed like this, where you look at her, you don't see the backside of her shield. I thought it'd be kind of nice touch to have her shield there, and then that sword could be just another sword. Now, the face sculpt, really beautiful. I think it's done really well. I love the look on it. And this is how I usually display her with this one. But she does come with another one, which I also love. And she's got more of the warrior Spartan uh, vibe going on here. Let me do this. This is hard doing it one-handed. There we go. So there's the one with the with the helmet. Really well done as well. I really dig it. I mean, that is just so cool. Look at that. So anyways, XM doing a really great job with these 1/6. Now they are pretty pricey compared to like a Tweeter Head 1/6 or a DC Artist Series Polystone 1/6. These are a little more pricey for the, but it has a lot of detail. Okay, so you're paying more. You're actually paying for about a premium format price for this, but you're getting a lot for the buck in detail. Now, plus shipping and stuff, and there's a reason why I don't really go into XM that heavily because the total costs are just outrageous with shipping and all that stuff. So I kind of tend to stay away. There's a XM Mystique that I really like up there, and I have two XM statues that are boxed up that I don't have on display. Just don't have the space for it right now. But that's usually why I kind of stay away from XM. Some statues of XMs I like. Some statues I'm like, Sideshow kills it better in total statue quality, I think. Not paint quality, but I'm talking like statue, I guess the execution is what I want to say. So that museum feel. Now, if you disagree with me, that's fine. I like that she's got the skirt there. The new Sideshow one, I like that you can take it off and put it back on, but I like the battle skirt. So she's done really well. Totally dig it. I don't know if I'll be adding other XM 1/6 pieces. I know that I'm not getting rid of her ever. I've been wanting a Wonder Woman, and she is the Wonder Woman. To be honest, this is like, I don't want to say she's my definitive because I do want a quarter scale Wonder Woman that I hope somebody makes someday that I want, but she's definitely a great addition. And another 1/6 that I'm waiting on is I am in on the Tweeterhead Superman, that new one. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but I'm in for that. So it'll be nice to have, next to Batman's. So Batman 1/6 and then Wonder Woman and Superman. Um, but yeah, let me know what you guys think. Again, you guys can find me in the Collector's Archive. That's where I'm at.